We're gonna be watching some videos today. And first off, this is gonna be one of our videos. This is gonna be our first video to watch. And let's start it.
From the classics, the toys, the Wizards, the Glamrocks, and other miscellaneous characters from the series. Before I begin, I want to say right now that I couldn't get every single question from the announcement video. The characters got literally over 2,000 questions in total, so if your question didn't make the final cut, I apologize for that. But I managed to pick the best ones and review them over with the animatronics, and I think we're all set. So let's not waste any more time and get started. Twitchy Camera asked to Ballora, do you have the capability to crawl like a spider?
That's fine.
Never mind, we're gonna watch a different video, guys.
What's it like working?
Sorry guys, that was an ad.
So, how's everyone's morning? So far, not much has happened, but I'm doing pretty good.
Same.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Freddy. What did we get in the mail?
The usual bills, taxes, and this letter for Phantom Foxy.
Huh? A letter? That's odd. No one ever sends me a letter. Does it say who it's from?
No, it just says that it's addressed to our pizzeria and that it says for Phantom Foxy.
Well, let's open it up and find out.
Here you go.
Thank you. Alright, let's see here. Dear Phantom Foxy, long time no see. Let's see here. From Phantom Freddy and your other friends.
Whoa. Phantom Freddy? Phantom Foxy, you never told us that we had friends that were phantoms like you.
Okay, look. There's more phantoms out there besides me.
More?
I know. This is a lot to take in. And I'm sorry I didn't bring this up to you guys sooner. I just haven't heard from my phantom friends in such a long time since Phasma's Fright burned down.
Did something happen between you guys before that happened?
No, we get along just fine. I'm just surprised that we're hearing from them just now. Like, honestly, I don't know what to do from here.
Well, I think to start things off a little simple, you write them a letter back, and maybe invite them to come visit here, if that's okay with Freddy. Sure, they can come and visit us. I think that would be a great idea. That way, you and your friends can bond together and catch up on everything, and then they can meet our friends.
You know what? I like that idea. I'm gonna go right back to them right now.
What's he all excited about? We just found out something new about Phantom Foxy. It turns out there are more phantoms like him. I kinda already knew about that.
What, you knew?
Oh my gosh. If you knew, then why didn't you tell us about them sooner? Because of privacy reasons.
You know about them too, Dad?
Even Puppet knows. What? This doesn't make any sense. Why would you guys keep information like this private to us? It's a long story, Freddy. After Phasma's Fright closed down, we assumed the Phantoms didn't survive afterwards.
I guess that makes sense, but there is one thing I always wanted to ask. Where did Phantom Foxy come from? Is he an embodiment of something?
I think it's about time me and your father discuss Phantom Fox's origins to you and Freddy, but you must promise to keep this information private. We promise. Right then, this goes all the way back to when the Toy Animatronics restaurant reopened. I was set to go out and investigate Phasma's Fright by instruction of Withered Golden Freddy. There was something about that attraction that seemed off to him, so I went in there after hours to see if the people who worked at that establishment were behind something. So far, I found a few props and spare costume parts that came from the Withered Animatronics pizzeria. Everything was uneventful. That was until I found an extra room that was boarded up. I was hesitant at first to open it, but I felt as if it was my job as an investigator to do so. I pried the boards off and entered the room, and as soon as I went in there, the foul stench of rot hit me in the face. It was complete darkness. I couldn't see a thing. I remember I brought a flashlight with me, so I turned it on, and all I found was stained walls and old arcade games. That was until I found out what that smell was coming from, and a remarkable discovery. I had found the original Spring Bonnie suit. It was in a terrible state of disrepair, and its colors had faded immensely. I didn't think too much of it. That was until I got a closer look and opened its mask. Inside the deteriorating bunny suit were the mummified remains of William Afton. I was in complete shock and grossed out at the same time. I couldn't believe he managed to remain intact